Gabrielle here. I'm back. This is a reading for the star sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising for the season of Aries. Now, what I'm getting for y'all, right? Bull in a t-shirt. Just saying. Bull in a t-shirt. Excuse me. Don't be offended. And if you are, sorry. But I'm not. Anyway, that's kind of how y'all feel right now. It's like, it's probably the first time in y'all natural lives that you have felt truly restricted. It's your season. You're ready to go. You're ready to let it, flow, get out there, explore. You can't. You're like, look, I wanna, but you know better. But you know better. Yeah. Learned from that last go round. It looked like, saw the world card and the king is swords. It got through to you. You ain't gonna do what you expect, what is expected of you, People think you're gonna do one thing, but you actually have learned something very vital. And maybe this period of restriction is part of that lesson. Hurry up and wait comes to mind. But, you're tiptoeing around trying to be real delicate and, it's been real successful doing it, but there's a lot of energy pent up. That's what it feels like. But no, it's atmospheric. It is your season. Just be okay. So this reading is for the star sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. As I said, messages for those who need to hear them for this season of Aries. Thank you, Holy Spirit. King of Wands. There you guys go. Knight of Cups. The Moon. Page of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Nine of Cups. Three of Wands. I knew that was going to come out because it flashed me first when I was shuffling. Let's see what's in your energy. The Lovers. Page of Cups. See? Bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of kids, y'all. A lot of youthful energy. Even though the reading starts with the King of Wands, that shows maturity, but his back is turned to everything. Like he's looking out towards the future. The energy is a choice in love. A choice in love. Isn't that always the way it is, Aries? Y'all never lacking suitors, no matter which y'all front, You're like, oh, who me, little old me? No. Male or female alike, you're never lacking suitors. The energy's magnanimous, and it's youthful. Eternally youthful. Excuse me. And so there is magnetic pull, especially to those who are not low vibing, but those people who need an influx of youthful energy. No matter what the age, there's just kind of this natural vitality to them. A lot of signs, but it's very much present for Aries. I feel like you're actually weighing pros and cons right now. You're trying to use your intuition. It's amazing because I see this little page here, like looking into a pensive or like their own gazing ball or something like that, where it's more reflective of self. It's not really anybody else. Look at this face. He's like, oh, look how curious, and like, oh, there's like this lesson the reflection of a lesson. Like, it was costly. I do. It was a costly lesson. Hate to repeat myself like that, but I did see the Ten of Pentacles, and here, this middle line, we have the Page of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Six. Again, Ten of Pentacles. There is a success and prosperity very much on its way. Maybe the lesson was a financial one you learned. I mean, this is a fair amount of pentacles, but it seems pretty balanced. The only thing lacking in your spread is swords. But isn't it funny that when we were shuffling, or when I was shuffling, when we were shuffling, we saw all that sword energy. Like, it's the thought process. It was something learned. What's understood doesn't need to be said, right? I love all those cliches and idioms and adages. I do. They're just colloquialisms, It's fun to play with language. Anyway. It's like you're trying to turn your back, in essence, on the poor mistakes that you've made in your past. I feel like I'm very much associated in the pursuit of romance. It's gotten you into some fishy situations, But maybe it's forcing you to reflect upon, the deeper meaning of things. Because normally when you see the Page of Cups, right, you're like, oh, there's a fish in that cup. What could it be? Somebody. But this, to me, is like deeper emotions. Like, we're coming out of Piscean season, right? And so those watery emotions, or, that were suppressed, made their way to the surface. We had a Virgo full moon, right? And so, again, more clarity. Things have come up. And so, again, stirring this reflection is really what I'm getting. It's new. And, again, reflection, because moon. Tonight, however you want to look at it, is the new moon. And so there is manifestations in progress. But also there's the reflection. Someone was forced to look at themselves, their actions, their choices, big choices. It's like there's a temptress or a tempter, here. And before someone makes this jump, it's funny, right? Because time is fluid, but most of us are in a place of lockdown through this situation. I don't know when you're going to see this, but you really shouldn't be making any new social interactions, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't the time to be getting friendly with folks outside of, a FaceTime or two, and, maybe some virtual foreplay if you want to go that route. But anyway, just saying. But there's something here in someone, maybe even just a concept, an idea, because again, there's a lack of swords or something not being said. Yeah. Yeah, something not being said. For some, there's a potential new connection. Oh, excuse me. Someone who's been in the background. I feel like this person is significantly younger, too. Barely legal, by what I'm picking up. Barely legal. No judgment, but I'm looking at a King of Wands out here. I feel like whoever this person is, they give you butterflies. And there's, again, I get this, like, this pull energy. And I feel like you try to maybe even ignore things. But not really, because, you know, there's a lesson. Maybe that is the lesson. Holding yourself back from doing what you've already done. From giving to two. Or giving to two. Like, that's what you're not trying to do again. I feel like there is a youthful energy. Someone that comes on very strong because, you know, young bucks, they be like aggressive with it. No shame, no experience to say, I feel like there's too much youthful energy, too many pages out here for this not to be a new, like, a road unventured before. Like, there's a lot of communication between y'all. A lot. Because all the pages bring messages. Or you could even be getting messages from your guides, from the angels, about this person, about this new offer. Maybe, you just don't want it to be like that. You're just going to have to speak from your heart, is what it sounds like, what it looks like. Ooh. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me not do that. Let me not do that. That shit made my mouth water. It looked so good over there. I was like, ooh, let me not do that. Anyway. I feel like if you communicate with this person, look, let me show you. Can I do it? If you communicate with this person about what you really, really want, like your heart's truest desires, and the direction you want to see it go in, you'll get it. Regardless of their age, is really what I feel like with this. Because there is a gap. I want to say at least 20 years. Not my life. I said barely legal. I didn't say illegal or underage, no. Mm-hmm. For some of y'all, right? No tea, no shade. The reason why this person's a secret is because they're the same sexual persuasion, and this is uncharted territory for whomever this is for. And so it's QT shit. Real hush hush. This could be a woman pressing, excuse me, really, really hard. I have allergies. Y'all know that. Hmm. But it don't feel. It can go either way. That's why it is It is something new. I do feel like there is some sort of divine orchestration. Because see, look, you see the higher up giving like, no, this is yours and this is yours. Like linking. And then like same thing here. You know? The best thing to remember at all times is that God's in control. I don't live your lives, but I will remind you, God's in control. You do have free will, but God's in control. And I can't, look, the way these cards line up, it's a secret lover on some real shit. Aries, what y'all up to, boo? For some of y'all, this is a dry spell you've been going through. And I'm looking at 8 wands, page of wands, king of wands, that's 10 wands. They're like you've tried to fight this, you tried to resist this, and you can't no more. Or you're choosing not to anymore. And it's like you have somebody who wants to show you love, show you affection, and it's like, why are you holding yourself back from something that could potentially make you really happy? I feel like low-key, for some of y'all, y'all known this person a really, really, really long time. Maybe that's why it's as difficult, because you've known this person since they were a child. For some 4 years, for some 6 years. I don't think anything weird happened. I think you just see this person not as an adult. And I get that. Especially if there's 20 years between you. And they're like, just like an adult. 18, 19 years old. Something like that. I'll give you 20. 20 years old max. I feel like you could have even, at one point in time, showed charity to this person and their family when they were in a bad way. They needed something to help them get on their feet, and you were able to provide the means for that to happen. I don't know if you were a loan shark or something like that. I'm getting a lot of messages for y'all now. This is a divine connection. It really is. There's lotus blossoms on the page's gown. Regardless of the actual age, You two are a match. You are an energetic match. You are. I'm sorry, this is trippy. Ooh, done. I just want to, where is she? This person matches your vibration on every level, like every level. To the point to where once you really figure this out, you're going to really be willing to fight for this. I feel the butterflies, like, wow. Alright, she's hiding. I'm just going to run through these. Look. Page. Temperance. Five of Wands, right? Devil. Right? That combination there, Five of Wands, Devil, is the reason why you're like, nah, because you think it's some test, you think it's some sort of toxic person, but in reality, this person's here to bring you peace, to restore harmony. This person is youthful, and so they are confident. They know what they want. Really. They know what they want. You're going to have to trust. You just want to trust. Your higher knowing. Because it's about the emotions. It's about, yeah, it's about the emotions. How do you feel when you're with them? I feel butterflies just doing this reading. Look. Is this person able to calm you with a few little words? Think about that. And I say you, right? Look. King, Queen of Cups, back to back, right? The person's destined for you. Like written, destined. Look. Queen of Wands. Told you, regardless of their age, this person matches you. Look. This person is a ride or die. They will defend you. Look. You both look really hard working. King, Queen of Pentacles. Look. Regardless, look. Whether you've known them since they were young, whether or not it feels like I've known each other from a different lifetime, that's why there's a weird connection, but you keep trying to dismiss it because of the age gap. That's really what I get. Brand new opportunity. But you're going to have to take a leap of faith. Look at that. Use your discernment. Really. Use your discernment. Why this person, right? Keep showing up, keep showing up, keep showing up. Because things are going to work out. That's all I'm giving y'all. Y'all funny. Y'all real funny. Regardless of your situation, regardless of whether it's something truly uncharted or whether it's taking a chance on someone who's younger than you. Universe is asking you to take a chance, Aries. Could be a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. Could be a Cancer. Doesn't have to be. Those are the only real, and I did get some Leo energy, but anyway, those are the signs, but it doesn't really matter what their sign. How do they make you feel? Alright,